Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video, I will be showcasing 3 high damaging teams, one for each variation, for the Super Boss in Kizuna vs Doflamingo. In this infographic provided by Bandai, you can check out all of the mechanics for each individual Super Boss. You can pause the video if you want to study them further. But without further ado, let's do a walkthrough guide with my teams and let's challenge the Super Boss in Kizuna Doflamingo. Versus the Int Super Boss, I will be using Super Sugofest Robin with a Super Sugofest Nami Friend Captain. For this specific team, you need maximum Despair sockets and a Despair removing support to at least remove one turn of Despair to completely get rid of it in the final stage. The Stage 2 mini-boss only has 1.5 million HP and no preemptive. We want to take it out in one turn though, so you can farm some matching slots on some of your units in stage 1 by stalling on the turtles. 2 or 3 will be more than enough. And then without activating anything, we are just going to attack in stage 2 and defeat the mini-boss. Using the whale sharks as your ship can definitely help you not only with your perfects, but also with your damage with its higher than normal attack boost. You should of course attack based on matching slots, and after its defeat the mini-boss will say that it will give us an ore boost for 1.75 times. The text is wrong, it will give us a color affinity boost for 1.75 times, which we will gladly take. Now in the final boss, after the preemptive, sockets and the support will remove the despair, and the first special we want to activate is Demon Robin's. So she applies defense up through immunity and gives us a conditional attack boost. Then Nami's special will paralyze the Flamingo, give us a boost in base attack and a chain boost. And then her super class ability will also provide another conditional attack boost. After our captains comes Luffy, who will give us a very high attack boost for all of the units in the team. And after him comes Shanks. His special ability, we do not need his versus ability. He will give us a full board of guaranteed matching slots and an ore boost. And then we are going to activate Law to get chain boundaries. Make certain you activate Shanks before Law for the better ore boost. Then comes the Yamato special that will make all of our slots into Wano and apply increased damage taken to the Doflamingo. And then, before we attack, we want to activate the super class ability of Robin as well to increase the ore boost that Shanks provided us with. Now, for our attacking chain, we are going to begin with Robin, then Law, then Shanks, then Nami, then Luffy, and then Yamato for the final tap ability to activate and for us to do tons of damage. Versus the Q Super Boss, we are going to use Bon Clay as captain, and even though he doesn't get special cooldown reduction, it won't be a problem. Our friend captain will be V3 Zoro. Something you can do with this team is have the special cooldown reduction limit break ability of Bon Clay maxed out, and then also have your special cooldown sockets maxed out and the ship like the whale sharks that gives you special cooldown reduction. Then you stall a bit on turn 1 and Bon Clay will gain his special to use in stage 2. You want to turn him into a Dex, Cerebral and Powerhouse unit, very important, and you can also activate his super type ability. That will give you a super easy and comfortable time versus Pika and the stage 2 mini-boss. So that way you do not have to farm matching slots or anything like that. That is not necessary to do though, because when you beat Pika, even without Bon Clay's special, he will max out Bon Clay's special to use again in the final stage, or for the first time if you didn't use it in stage 2. For the final stage we need maximum bind sockets and the bind removing supports. I'm using the Straw Hats on Robin, and then we are going to use Bon Clay first. You need to have him as a Dex, Cerebral and Powerhouse unit. It is extremely important because if he's Cerebral, Robin will allow us to get more conditional attack boosts on top of hers. Then we are going to super swap ulti to page 1 for chain boundaries and activate page 1, and because Bon Clay is Powerhouse we will get another conditional attack boost. Then we are going to activate Zoro's special to get an ore boost and his super type only if we didn't activate Bon Clay's super type in stage 2 to get the Dex super type, otherwise it's not necessary. And that's because we got a color affinity boost anyway from Pika. Then we are going to activate Zoro for an attack boost on everyone and to apply increased damage taken to Doffy. Support Sengoku will also activate, giving us a chain boost. He's not necessary, but he helps, and you can replace him with another chain boosting support. And finally, Yamato's versus and special abilities will provide us with more damage. Now we are ready to attack, starting from Robin, ending on low for the final tap ability and the maximum damage possible. Versus the Sai Super Boss, we are going to once again use Bon Clay as our captain, and Super Tandem Kid, this time, as our friend captain. Using the Moby Dick is important here because we start the quest with 50% HP, which will allow Kid to gain access to his superclass ability, and then you can stall a bit in stage 1, farming for better slots, because we want to beat stage 2 immediately in one turn without using any specials. Same story here as in every stage 2 mini-boss for the super boss, no preemptive and only 1.5 million HP. Start your attacking chain with Robin and Bon Clay because essentially they are half boosted for now, they are not really boosted from Kid, and then comes everyone else based on matching slots to defeat Treble, and after his defeat we will get a 2.75 times attack boost, which we will accept. By the way, if you have a better color affinity booster than free-to-play Crocodile, you can have an attack down removing support like Arena Frankie on Robin or disguised in Treasure Map Luffy on Yamato. Here we activate Bon Clay first in the final stage for a base attack boost, and we want to turn him into an int, driven and cerebral unit. Do not activate his super type. After him, activate Robin, because our captain is cerebral, we will get a conditional attack boost and the ability to gain another conditional attack boost, and that will come from ulti page 1. After we first super swap them for the chain boundaries, they will provide us with the second conditional attack boost from their special. Then comes Crocodile, who will remove attack down and give us a color affinity boost for our int units. Then comes Yamato to make all of the matching slots from ulti page 1 into Wano and also give us a chain boost and apply increased damage taken to Doflamingo. Then comes Kid to give us an ore boost and also a chain growth boost. And finally his superclass ability to increase our damage and Bon Clay's super type ability to increase our damage coming from the int units even further. His chain lock won't apply of course because we already have chain boundaries from the super swap. For your attack order, you want to begin with Robin, ulti page 1, Crocodile, Bon Clay, Kid, and finally Yamato, and the higher her final tap ability is, the more damage you will do. My final tap ability for this example is at level 1. But Reaper, what if I don't have Robin? I'm expecting this to be the most common question I get, how to replace Robin. And to put it simply, if you do not have her, there is no direct replacement, she is one of a kind, so you are going to miss out on a lot of damage without her. You can of course perhaps search for another team, but to try and offer some replacement options for Robin, especially as a sub, as a captain replacement, of course you are going to need a unit that boosts the entire team through the captain ability and helps with damage in some kind of way. For example, if you use a Sai super type captain, you are going to get super typing, which we do not have access to in Team 1 with my specific lineup. Now, for crewmate replacements, because Robin provides such a unique type of damage boosting, you need to find another unit perhaps that does not the same but something similar, so unique damage boosters. For example, Sugar can be an option because by turning everyone else into a toy bear and starting the attacking chain with her, then you get unique chain boosting through her automated attacks. You can use some units that provide something unique through their final tap ability, for example, the V2 Straw Hat crew with their crazy good final tap. You can use units that buff your already existing boosts, for example, units that boost your attack or boosts, or even increase it to a specific amount, a unit like Roger Newgate. Or the last option, simply use a boost that I am not using or I am using as support. For example, in the Q Super Boss battle I am using limited rare recruit support Sengoku to provide me with a chain boost. If you don't have Robin, do not use that support and just use a very strong chain booster if you have one. These all can be some workarounds if you miss Robin, but again, you are going to miss out on tons of damage without her because she is extremely good in super boss battles and she is very unique. In any case, hopefully this video helped you out or you found it enjoyable, and if you want 9 different teams for the normal bosses in Kizuna Doflamingo, check out the video on the left. If you want to leave a like, I would highly appreciate it, and of course, as always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.